Feel like you just can't shake free of old regrets, wounds, or mistakes? The gravitational pull of the past keeping you trapped in yesterday when you want to start fresh today? You're not alone. We've all been there at some point. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers powerful insights that can help liberate you from the burdens of the past, lessons that empower you to lighten your spirit, rewrite old narratives, and step fully into the present moment's potential. In this video, I'll share 12 Stoic keys to freedom that have absolutely changed my relationship with the past and transformed my daily life. From shifting your mental perspective to tweaking daily habits to changing how you see yourself, implementing even one or two of these secrets can start to loosen the past's grip on you. Applying all 12 can revolutionize your mindset and experience. I'm excited to unpack them so we can walk this journey toward freedom together. The life you deserve is right in front of you. Let's free yourself from the past's gravity using ancient but timely wisdom, so you can feel unburdened, at peace, and excited about the future. Number 1. Forgive yourself and others. Forgiving yourself and others is essential to freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. When someone has hurt or disappointed us, it's natural to feel resentment. We replay the injustice over and over in our minds. We fantasize about revenge or wish we could go back and change things. But clinging to this resentment only ends up hurting us, not the person who actually wronged us. We become consumed by anger and unable to move forward. Meanwhile, the other person has likely carried on with their life, oblivious to the pain they've caused. True forgiveness means making the conscious decision to release the anger and desire for revenge. It's understanding that this person is human and makes mistakes just like everyone else. Forgiveness is not excusing their behavior or even reconciling the relationship. It's simply letting go of the negativity for your own inner peace. This act of forgiveness is incredibly freeing. It allows you to stop reliving the past and instead focus your energy on the present. You get to take back control over your thoughts and attitudes. The wrongful act no longer defines you or weighs you down. When memories resurface, consciously remind yourself that forgiveness has set you free, while resentment only causes self-inflicted damage. Make the choice to respond with wisdom and move forward powerfully. The past cannot be changed, but your future is yours to shape with forgiveness as your guide. Number 2. Accept that the past is over. Accepting that the past is over and cannot be changed is critical for freeing yourself from what no longer serves you. As easy as it is to dwell on the past, the truth is that it's gone. The people and events that caused you pain are in the rearview mirror, yet it's tempting to play those old memories on repeat, analyzing all the ways things could have gone differently. We tell ourselves stories about the past and assign blame. But this rumination only robs you of enjoying what's in front of you right now. Instead, make the conscious choice to shift your focus to the present moment. This is where your power lies. The present is full of potential and new opportunities. Here you get to decide your thoughts, actions, and attitude. When your mind wanders back to the past, gently bring it back to the now. Immerse yourself in the details of the present, the sights, sounds, and sensations happening currently. Accepting the past clears space for you to fully show up in the moment at hand. You get to start fresh rather than dragging old baggage with you. It enables you to channel your energy into creating the life you want today. Let the winds of change blow the past away and refresh you with the promise of the present. This mindset shift might feel challenging at first, but with practice it becomes liberating. You cannot change what already was, but right now you can choose to move forward unburdened. Number 3. Reframe your past struggles as opportunities for growth. While the past cannot be altered, you have the power to reframe how you interpret those experiences. Instead of seeing past struggles as simply painful, try viewing them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what insights have I gained from enduring this challenge? How has this made me wiser or more compassionate? What new strength or perspective did I develop? Reframing your past in this positive light requires a mindset shift. It means acknowledging that going through difficulties is often what allows us to grow into better versions of ourselves. Seeing the lessons, resilience, and maturity you've gained helps transform old wounds into wisdom. Rather than resenting your past struggles, you can feel gratitude for how they helped shape you. This new outlook provides a sense of meaning and redemption. Your suffering was not for nothing. Those experiences made you more conscious, grounded, and discerning. While you wouldn't choose to repeat the past pain, you can honor how even the most difficult chapters of your life story have contributed to who you are now. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a beneficiary of inner development. Reframing your past struggles as opportunities for growth is tremendously empowering. It allows you to rewrite the narrative from victimhood to victory. You are not broken by your past, but made wiser because of it. Number 4, let go of regret and guilt. Holding on to regret and guilt keeps you stuck in the past, unable to move forward. It's easy to look back and criticize your former self. If only you knew then what you know now. But at the time, you did the best you could with the maturity and knowledge you had in that season of life. Rather than berating your past self for mistakes or poor decisions, have compassion. We all fumble our way through life, doing our best in each phase, but still making blunders. That's how we learn and grow. You acquired wisdom precisely because no one starts out wise. So, be gentle with yourself and release any guilt over bygone errors or failures. Those were important learning experiences that helped shape who you are. Now you're wiser and more conscious, but you couldn't have been back then. Letting go of regret also means releasing the trap of ruminating over how things could have gone. The past cannot be changed. Dwelling on hypotheticals will only rob you of enjoying the gifts of the present. Give yourself permission to be human, flaws and all. Know that you did the best you could at each point in your journey. You will surely make mistakes in the future too, and that's okay. Growth means failing forward. Honor the past for what it was, a series of experiences that brought you to this moment. Then unfurl your hands and let regret gently fall away. Today is a clean slate. Embrace it with self-compassion, not self-criticism for what once was. Number 5, be grateful for the lessons. Instead of regretting or resenting your past, consciously shift your mindset to one of gratitude. Every experience in your life journey, even the most painful ones, have contained important lessons. Rather than getting stuck in bitterness, strive to find the hidden gifts. Ask yourself, what tough truths did I learn from this challenge? How did it expand my empathy or resilience? What new inner resources or strengths did I develop? How did it teach me discernment and wisdom? Seeing the growth opportunities in painful experiences requires a shift in perspective. It means making peace with the understanding that we often learn and grow more in difficult times than easy ones. Appreciating the gifts and lessons in your past struggles is an act of maturity and wisdom. When you can feel grateful for how the hardest parts of your path shaped you, the pain begins to take on new meaning. Your struggles cease to be seen as punishments and instead transform into teachers. Scars can remind us of how much we've grown rather than how we've suffered. This outlook fills your past with redemptive purpose rather than regret. Every experience becomes recognized as part of the journey you needed to go through to become who you are now. So be gentle with yourself and find the hidden blessings in all seasons of your life, the sweet and the bitter. They all work together in their own way to cultivate inner riches and steer you toward growth. The gifts were there all along, quietly unfolding. Number 6. Release the need to please others. A major key to freeing yourself is releasing the need to please others and live up to their expectations. This is especially true when it comes to healing past regrets. Often, we beat ourselves up over not meeting other people's standards or doing what they thought we should. But when you live to please the crowd, you end up abandoning your soul. Instead, reconnect with your inner wisdom and align your actions with your highest values and purpose. When you live authentically, you are liberated. The validation and approval of others become less significant. Of course, that disapproval can still sting, but remember, people will always have opinions about the way you live. You cannot control that. What matters is living in alignment with your truth. This means setting boundaries and politely declining requests that conflict with your priorities. It means speaking and acting from your heart's wisdom rather than fear of judgment. It requires courage and commitment to honor your inner compass above all. When you stray from this path, forgive yourself gently. Use it as a reminder to get back on track with your higher purpose. You are the only one who can walk your unique life journey. So free yourself from chains of the past by releasing the need to please anyone but your highest self. You contain the wisdom within to guide your way forward. Your life is yours to live, not anyone else's. Follow your inner light. Number 7. Accept yourself as you are. An immense feeling of freedom comes when you fully accept yourself as you are, imperfections and all. We often obsess over our flaws, the ways we don't measure up, our mistakes. This traps us in shame and prevents us from moving forward. But the truth is, every human is imperfect. That is the shared condition of our humanity. There is beauty in being perfectly imperfect. It means you are authentic, not artificial. You make mistakes sometimes because you are human. Rather than berating yourself, have compassion for your flaws. See them as opportunities to grow into greater self-awareness and wisdom. Your stumbles and failures develop maturity. Accepting yourself, shadows and all, requires releasing needless self-criticism. It means speaking gently and encouragingly to yourself as you would a close friend. You become your own cheerleader rather than tyrant. When the voice of self-judgment pipes up, notice it, then actively replace it with self-acceptance. Say to yourself, I am perfectly imperfect, and that makes me beautifully human. This mindset shift develops self-love and the ability to keep moving forward after missteps. You recognize your flaws, but remain grounded in self-compassion. So in any moment, you have the power to accept yourself just as you are. Doing so will free you from the prison of perfectionism and the past. You can walk tall in the present with self-love, not self-loathing. You are perfectly imperfect. That is the shared human condition. Celebrate it. Number 8. Trust in your inner wisdom. The key to navigating life's complexities lies within you. Each of us has an inner wisdom that guides us if we learn to tune in. Rather than looking externally to others for direction, cultivate trust in your own intuition. This inner voice is always there, speaking through your feelings, instincts and insights. But often it gets drowned out by doubt, insecurity, or the influence of others. To hear it clearly, you must listen beneath the surface clamor. Start by getting quiet. Take time for meditation, journaling, or nature. In the stillness, your inner knowing will emerge. Pay close attention to any messages arising from your deeper self. Then have the courage to act on this inner guidance, even if others disagree. No one knows you better than your own soul. Following your inner wisdom aligns you with your highest truth. Will your intuition lead flawlessly? No, you'll still make mistakes. But over time, you will learn to refine how you hear and interpret the messages. Staying true to your inner voice allows real growth. So develop an active relationship with your intuition through consistent practice. The more you listen in quiet sincerity, the clearer the communication will become. Come home to the wisdom within. You possess a deep reservoir of inner truth waiting to guide you forward. Learning to trust it is the key to unlocking your greatest potential. Listen and move ahead boldly. The answers lie within. Number 9. Focus on solutions, not problems. It's easy to obsess over problems, rehashing what went wrong, whose fault it was, and circling in rumination. But this fixation only keeps you trapped in the past, unable to move beyond it. To truly free yourself, shift your focus towards solutions instead. Of course, reflection and learning from the past are important, but there comes a time when revisiting old hurts or failures further paralyzes you. The most empowering move is pivoting your thoughts toward asking, what now? How can I grow? What action can I take? Dwelling on problems breeds helplessness and stagnation, but envisioning solutions ignites your creativity, hope, and motivation. It puts you back in the driver's seat, able to steer your life forward. So if you catch yourself ruminating on a past mistake or injustice, pause. Take a deep breath. Then consciously redirect your thoughts toward resolution. What lesson can I extract here? What new strength can I build? How can I avoid this pitfall going forward? Approaching setbacks from this angle of resolution puts you back in control of your inner narrative. You shift from victim to trailblazer, charting the path ahead more wisely. The possibilities are ahead of you, not behind. Focusing on solutions requires discipline, but it builds momentum. Continue reinforcing this forward-facing mindset, and you will liberate yourself from past pitfalls. Keep taking steps, even small ones, toward resolution and a better tomorrow. Number 10. Practice mindfulness. It's easy for the mind to fixate on replaying the past or worrying about the future, but in truth, the past is already gone and the future not yet here. The only point of power is the present. Make it an intention to return your awareness repeatedly to the now. When memories or future thoughts arise, observe them, then gently shift your focus back to this moment. Engage your senses to connect deeply with your present experience. Notice sights, sounds, sensations. Appreciate the details and subtleties. Mindfulness keeps you grounded in what is real, this time and place. You realize the past cannot be changed, so resentment is futile, and the future is never guaranteed, so anxiety is needless. Staying immersed in the present frees you from regrets and worries that weigh down your spirit. You unfold into a state of appreciation, equanimity, and flow. Keep bringing your attention back to the now throughout your day. Make mindfulness a habit. Moment by moment, you free yourself from old stories and step into the vitality of the present. Here, in the power of now, you get to shape the quality of your experience. This moment is an open canvas. Paint it with purpose and peace. Number 11. Visualize yourself free. A powerful way to accelerate your freedom from the past is through visualization, actively picturing yourself liberated and at peace. Our minds are deeply influenced by what we repeatedly imagine and affirm. Set the intention to shift your dominant mental images from those of being stuck or defined by the past to ones where you feel free, forgiven, and focused on a beautiful future. Really imagine the emotions of being unburdened, light, expansive, centered. See yourself making choices aligned with your higher purpose, moving forward with lessons learned. Feel your renewed sense of hope and possibility. Use all your senses to make these visualizations feel real: sight, sound, touch, and more. Envision how you will think, speak, and act from this place of freedom. Make this your new mental blueprint. Repeating these visualizations actually helps attract the reality you envision into your life. Your subconscious and emotional state get trained to align with what you regularly picture and affirm. So be consistent with picturing your liberation from the past. Nourish your mind with images of the present and future you desire. This daily practice helps new neural pathways take root. The more vividly you can imagine yourself unburdened, the more quickly this becomes your new normal. Your life transforms to match your dominant mental patterns. Mindfully manifest freedom. Number 12. Surround yourself with positivity. An immense part of freeing yourself from past burdens is consciously curating a positive environment in the present. Our outer world profoundly shapes our inner state. Surround yourself with people and experiences that uplift you. Choose friends and mentors who inspire you to grow, see the good in you, and reflect back your own light. Their energy and outlook affect your self-image and sense of possibility. Immerse yourself in art, media, and environments that make you feel elevated, not drained. Be picky about who and what you let into your personal space. Your energy and focus are precious. Getting clarity on your core values allows you to discern what and who brings out your best self. Then you can intentionally design your life to align with your truth. This positivity will help extinguish the pull of past regrets and worries. When you feel buoyed by love and inspiration in the present moment, you become freer to live to your fullest potential. So take stock of the people and places shaping your everyday experience. Release those weighed down by negativity. Open your world to more light. The warmth around you will kindle warmth within you. By mindfully curating your inner circle and surroundings, you manifest freedom. Joy empowers you to let go and create anew. I hope sharing these 12 Stoic keys has provided some meaningful insights on how to break free from the gravitational pull of the past. If certain ideas resonated with you, consider putting them into practice in your life. Even starting small with one can create a shift. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful for more Stoic wisdom. I always love hearing from you in the comments about what most resonated or your own tips for letting go of the past burdens. Also, if you know someone feeling stuck in old stories, share this video. Sometimes a spark of insight at the right time can really brighten someone's outlook. Spread the word to those who need this message of freedom. This journey of self-transformation leads to a much more peaceful and purpose-driven life. I'm grateful you spent this time with me and look forward to connecting more through future videos and conversations. Until next time, remember the power to start fresh resides within you. Farewell for now, and keep walking in freedom.